Hey guys, it's Morgan and today I'm here with a ColourPop haul, but I also just kind of wanted to talk to you and do like a random life update. So this is kind of a combination video. I'm gonna talk to you guys for a minute, and if you guys just want to skip to the ColourPop haul, you can definitely do that. I'll leave like a link to the time, or I'll tell you what time to skip to in the down bar. I just kind of wanted to tell you guys what's been going on with my life recently. Okay, so this is going to get kind of personal, and I'm pretty nervous to talk about this, but I'm just going to do it. When I started this channel, I was in college. I was going to school to be an elementary teacher. I had wanted to be an elementary teacher my entire life. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I was passionate about. That's all I ever talked about, and I had no other plans. So I got to college, I was taking my basic classes, and as I started to take more classes towards my major, I started to realize that I hated school. I hate the structure. I hate the way schools in America are set up. And I know there's been a bunch of stuff going on with like laws and restrictions and certain standardized testing and stuff like that. And I just realized like I wasn't passionate about it anymore, and I had to take a step back. I got so depressed. I got to the point where getting out of bed in the morning was just so difficult. I started not going to class. I'm not going to lie to you. I started not going to class. I would just avoid it at all costs. At the end of last semester, I decided not to go back. And that could just be for now, it could be forever, but for right now, I have decided that I'm going to do something else. I've been passionate about makeup and beauty my entire life. I've always been putting makeup on anyone's face who would let me. I've always like bought makeup whenever I had extra money. That's just always been my thing. And I never thought about making a career out of it. I didn't even really think about that as an option for me, because growing up, there's so much pressure. I'm sure some of you guys can relate. When you grow up, your family is like, so what college are you going to go to? Like, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? And there's just so much pressure to go to college, and kind of, I felt like I was living everyone else's dream and not mine. And I know right now I'm dealing with, a lot of my family kind of has issue with me not going to school, and a lot of them have been super supportive. So it's been kind of half and half, I would say. But in the end, you have to do what makes you happy. If painting pictures and selling them makes you happy, then you paint your pictures. Okay, how do I say this? I'm not trying to be a bad influence, and I'm not telling you not to go to college, because if your passion involves you going to school, then go to school and get your degree. College was a really fun experience for me at first. I made a lot of friends. I still talk to a lot of my friends that I made. I don't regret it at all. It was a good experience. But if you feel like college is not what you want to do, then don't waste your time, don't waste your money. It's an expensive thing to waste. You don't want to like be thousands and thousands of dollars in debt and still not have a degree. That's not a good thing at all. Luckily, I had a lot of grants and stuff, so I'm really not that far in the hole, but that would be a bad situation to be in. I'm kind of rambling right now, but I guess the point I'm trying to get to is I've decided that this is a really good time in my life. I'm not like married, I don't have kids, I'm not doing anything like that. So now would be an amazing time to take the opportunity to go to esthetician school and get licensed so I can be in the beauty industry. I can do makeup, I'll be able to do eyelash extensions, I'll be able to do facials and waxing, and I'll be able to do makeup. So it's kind of like two jobs in one. I'll be able to work in a salon and do facials and stuff, but I'll also be able to do freelance makeup on the side, which is what I'm really passionate about. I love putting makeup on people. I can't explain how happy it makes me, and I'm just super excited to see where the future takes me, and I will keep making videos. I'll keep you updated about everything that's going on. And that's kind of why I'm not making excuses, but that's kind of why I haven't been making videos lately, because I've just kind of been in a slump. I've been depressed, and I finally was honest with myself and with my whole family, and I'm finally doing what I've always wanted to do. And the plus side is I'll be making more money doing this than I would have as an elementary school teacher. So yeah. But yeah, that's what's been going on in my life. That's kind of my update. I am not going to college currently. I am going to go to esthetician school. And if you guys have any questions you want to ask me or whatever, you can feel free to. I just wanted to put it out there to all of you guys who watch my videos, which I know there's not like a ton of you. I don't have like a huge following, but to those of you who are watching, follow your heart, do what makes you happy. Don't try to please everyone else, because you're just going to end up miserable in the end. You have to do this for you. You are living your own life. You're not living for them. Eventually everyone who's older than you is, I know this is morbid, but they're going to be dead and gone, and when they're dead and gone, are you going to look back and be like, wow, I should have done what I wanted to do all along, because now they're gone. I'm not making them happy anymore, and I'm not happy. You don't want to be miserable for the rest of your life. So just be honest with yourself. Do what you need to do to get to where you want to be, and disregard everyone else. That's my advice for the day. Okay, I swear I'm done rambling now, so let's get on to the haul. So ColourPop, first of all, the box that they sent this in is so cute. It looks like this, and then there's little cards in here. There's one that talks about their Lippie Stix and all the different finishes. They have a glossy finish, a satin finish, matte finish, hyper glossy finish, and a pearlized finish, and sharpening tips. And then it just looks like that. And then this one is just a thank you card. On it's handwritten. It says, "Dear Morgan, remember happy girls are the prettiest. Audrey Hepburn told us so. XOXO ColourPop." That is adorable. I absolutely love Audrey Hepburn, and I really love when companies do something personal like this. It's just a nice little touch. And then on this they have tips and tricks for the Super Shock shadows. And it says you're supposed to use a fingertip and tap the shadow onto your eyelid. To blend, use a fluffy brush that has good movement. Yeah, it just has all kinds of tips for that. And oh, it says to keep the lids on tight, because they kind of have a creamy texture to them and you don't want them to dry out. So we'll start with the shadows. I have already swatched a couple of them, and I'm actually wearing one right now. They're crazy pigmented, they're really creamy, and they're really shimmery. Well, they have mattes too, but the shimmery ones are just, they will blow your mind with how beautiful they are. And yeah, I'm just going to show you. I'm going to let the products speak for themselves. But the first one that I got is this really bright purple, and it is in Dare. And I have lipstick on my hand. I always have makeup on my hand whenever I make videos. Just disregard that. Just a second. Okay, so now my hand is stained, but we're just going to ignore that. And it just looks like that. How stunning is that? Also, they come in little boxes like this, but I'm just gonna go ahead and open them so the video goes faster. The next one is in So Quiche, and I was saying quiche, and my mom had to correct me, so I'm a little embarrassed because of how I said that. I don't even know what quiche is. I think it's food or something like that. Yeah, it's a duochrome, like, or duotone. What is it called? This color is kind of like, it's brown, but it has pink glitter in it. And it sounds weird, but it is so pretty. You know, like the blue tan pigment from MAC? I think that's what it's called. Blue tan, tan blue, something like that. Where it's two different colors depending on where the light hits it. That's kind of the kind of look this gives you, except it's brown and pink. So those are both colors that look really good on green eyes, which is what I have. So I thought this would be perfect. This next one is in I Heart This. And it is just a really pretty taupey silvery color, and it's actually what I'm wearing on my eyelids right now. I think it's a really good everyday color. It's sparkly and it's kind of in your face, but it's still like a wearable color. The next one is the most gorgeous silver shadow I think I've ever seen, and it is called Liberty. And it just looks like that, and that's what they look like before I messed them up with my fingers whenever I was swatching them. Oh, by the way, these are only $5 each. So it's a really good deal. I think that's pretty cheap. This is, I think, one of the mattes, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it doesn't say if it's matte, but I don't see any shimmer in it. And it's kind of like a really dark burgundy purple color, and it's called Hustle, and it just looks like that. This one is probably the prettiest one that I got, at least as far as like what it looks like in the pan, I guess. Pot. This is a pot. Or a jar. What is this? I haven't swatched this one yet, and it doesn't have the quilted design on it, but it's called Pop Rocks, and it looks tie-dye. Like, how freaking stunning is that? I'm excited to see like how it actually swatches with all those colors in it, but I just like looking at it in the packaging. Okay, this one is called Cricket, and it is a kind of reddish dark, no, I see this is more of like a dark purpley brown color. And the last eyeshadow that I got is unlike anything else that I have in my entire collection, and it's just this really gorgeous seafoam green, and it is called Chipper, not Kipper, like the little kids TV show about the British dog that I used to love. Did anybody else watch that? No, this is Chipper, like happy. but this color reminds me of mermaids, and so I couldn't live without it. And I think this might be the best $5 I've ever spent, but you know. So next I got 2 Lippie Stix and a Lippie pencil. And they have a lip pencil for every single Lippie stick that they have, and these are also all $5 each. So you can get a lip pencil and a matching lipstick for 10 bucks. And when you think about it, that's actually a really good deal because most places just the lipstick would be $10. I didn't get any of the ones that go together though, of course. I had to get different ones, but I'll show you the pencil first. And they come in little boxes like this with like really pretty holographic lettering. And this is in Brink, and it's just kind of that whole Kylie Jenner lip color. And it just looks like this. So the Lippie Stix packaging is basically the same, just the white with the, oh, there you go. Sorry, I keep looking in the viewfinder. I'm just trying to make sure this looks right. But it looks like that. And the first one that I got is in, if I can get it out. It is in LBB, so it just looks like this, and it has kind of a flat top and it twists up, and this is just a really, really dark, rich burgundy color, and I love my dark reds. And the last Lippie stick and the last thing that I got is the color Bound, and it's just a really dark nude color, and it just looks like that. It's more of like a pinky color. It's less red than the lip liner that I got, but I think they're going to look really pretty paired together. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the haul part of the video, and if you actually watched the beginning of the video, I hope you didn't mind me rambling too much. Thank you for letting me get that off my chest. I actually feel a ton better now, and I absolutely love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting me and for watching my videos, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, lovelies!
Let me be your lullaby, play in your head this song every night. Give me 10 minutes, let me bare my soul.